Somebody in the comment section said that their 401k actually performed better under Obama than it did under Trump. And this person came in and said the stock market was 19,000 when Obama left office. Stock market was 30,000 when Trump left office. You are full of shit. So they're very close to having the right numbers. I mean, almost spot on. So let's just take a look at this in detail. How much did the Dow go up during Obama? When Obama came into office, the Dow was at 7,949. On Obama's last day in office, the Dow closed at 19,827. You said 19. You were right, almost right on the money, right? The Dow Jones grew 149% during Obama's presidency. And when Trump left office, Dow closed at 31,188. You said 30,000. You were off by just a small amount. So you were almost dead on. But who actually saw better performance in the stock market during their term in office? Well, that was actually Obama. This article is from the end of 2019 as Trump was gearing up for a 2020 presidential run. President Trump knows a lot of voters don't like him, but detractors should vote for him anyway, Trump says, for one crucial reason: to protect their savings. If for some reason I wouldn't have won the 2016 election, these markets would have crashed. That'll happen even more so in 2020, Trump told the crowd recently at a rally in New Hampshire. You have no choice but to vote for me because of your 401k. Everything is going to be down the tubes. So whatever you love me or hate me, you've got to vote for me. The allegation is clear. Democrats are bad for the stock market. So if a Democrat beats Trump in 2020, stocks will tank, and every American with a portfolio will lose money. Like many Trumpisms, however, the claim does not survive a comparison with the facts. Democrats, in reality, are good for the stock market. The S&P 500 has risen by about 28% since Trump's inauguration in 2017. That's okay, but it rose 34% during the same period of time in Barack Obama's first term and 41% during the same period of time in Obama's second term. As a matter of fact, here's a chart showing you the numbers going back to Nixon's first term. On average, the S&P 500 rises on an average 36% while Democrats are in office. While Republicans are in office, it's an average of 17.7%. Fuck, round it up to 20%. It's still 16% less than when Democrats are in office. Trump's comparison with Obama improves if you measure the stock market gains since each president's election rather than the inauguration date. The S&P 500 is up 35% since Trump's election in 2016, compared with 13% for Obama's first term and 47% for Obama's second term. But Trump's 35% gain since Election Day still trails the average for Dems since 1968, which is 37%. The average gain since Election Day under Republican presidents is just 18%. And if we go back here to the Dow being 31,188 on Trump's last day, and Trump told you that the economy or the stock market was going to tank if he didn't win in 2020. Remember, it was 31,188 when he left office. It's 39,073 this morning, and it has crossed 40,000 since Biden has been in office. So no, he's not full of shit. His 401k performed better under Obama. It grew by a larger percentage under Obama than it did under Trump. Not to mention the fact that I believe 7 or 8 of the worst 10 days in stock market history came under Trump. So as people were gaining under Trump, they would lose it all. And then they would have to start gaining again. And they would lose all those gains again. And they would start having to gain again. And they'd lose all those gains again. The guy's not even close to being full of shit. You are.